tilted my board up flat so it doesn't all run down. So I need a bluey grey, so some blue, bit of yellow ochre, bit of red, that's a grey, steer it more towards blue. So, ooh, we'll go with that. That's what it wants to happen. I want that nice crisp, well, I want the white of the paper there, is what I want. I'm using this Seascape number 4 to create these random shapes. Something like that. And let's just channel that off down there. And more towards yellow. This obviously holds a lot of water, this brush. Didn't really want that to happen. So let's hope it'll be a happy accident. Put that into there. Just looking now to see if I got any odd looking shapes and things, but mop that up. Now I think I shall just take a clean tissue. Make sure it's clean. And keep this area white. More yellow. And let's go a little bit warmer in there. And then let's just give it a spray. Take care of anything that's not quite right. While that dries.
So hopefully you're enjoying this video. Please do hit that like and subscribe, and don't forget to check out the links in the description if you want to join me on memberships to take your watercolours to the next level.
Right, I can put the board back down now. So it needs to go a little bit stronger and darker. Up here, before that dries. Increase that contrast. Wrong one. Probably enough. Messing about now. Let's get those mountains in. Use that while we've got that there. A bit more towards blue. Still quite damp over this side, so that's quite good because I'll soften off in the distance there. While it's damp, make that a little bit more interesting. And then just a wash, fairly light in value. So we've got to just make sure it tallies up with what's going on above. So we've got that area of light. Again, just going to use the white paper. Blue. Just darken it in there. Board up. And then maybe just a little bit of yellow ochre for the sand area. Dry that off. And now introduce some nice strong contrast. So I've used a bit of neutral tint, a bit of Lazarn crimson, a bit of blue, a bit of brown. A nice, strong, dark, thick paint. We've got some white. Just go a little bit lighter, and just put that another row of that's way too dark. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to dab it with a clean tissue. Just keep moving the tissue around. Some ones that are a little bit closer. A bit more towards brown. And the boats. There's lots of boats here, the wood sticking up. I find if I do it quickly, it works better. Rocks and so on. I'll just add a little bit of red and blue, quite watery. Let's put that in there. And just use some water to connect some of that up and lose a lot of the detail. So just a few shadows and things. And reflections. And there's a nice shadow coming off of this boat here. Dry brush, it's there just to connect a few shapes up. And then same with this boat, no messing about, fast and decisive. Oars sticking out. Another rope on that one as well. A few bits of paint that have flicked up into the sky. So quite a nice scene to paint, very similar to a Seascape painting we've done not that long ago. So I did sort of tap into that to remember how we painted that one. It's a scene we could paint many times and just try different things with the sky. A lot of it is just going to do its own thing, but it's that strong contrast, these real strong darks against the white of the paper here that gives it that pop. So have a bit of fun with the sky, see what happens. Just make sure we get some white paper here, some white paper there, dark against the light, and we should be good. So good luck, and I'll see you on the next video.
There you go. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Please do hit the like and subscribe. Check out the links in the description and watch this video next if you enjoyed this one, because you're going to love this one.